Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Robert Swingle Vlogs, and I want to make this video because I've had my mother on my mind, and I feel like this is the only way I can let it out. This year, August 7th of this year, 2019, she'd be gone 16 years. 16 years. There's a point in your life, you know, from the time you're born until whenever you would never think that you would ever lose your parents. You always think that, you know, your parents are gonna live forever, and I wish that was the case. Unfortunately, you know, my mother passed away when I was 11 years old. August 7th, 2003 at 2:35 in the morning. I just want to share with everybody what that experience is like, and how I have to live every day channeling that grief and that anger that she's gone. Because I feel like that if this, you know, can help somebody else that may possibly just lost their parent, then maybe this can help somebody. You know, losing a parent is never a good thing. Losing my mom was probably one of the hardest things that I ever had to go through at 11 years old. You know, I wanted my mom to be around, you know, for me to get married, you know, for me to go to prom. I wanted her to be there for me, you know, to watch my dreams come true, but unfortunately that was not, you know, wanted her to be around for when I had my first child, you know, and just be a grandmother, and having to one day sit down and explain to my future child that their grandma's not around. That's hard. Ever since the day my mother's died, I in my mind, I think I've handled it a lot better than my brother did. My brother became an alcoholic. He became a meth addict, and he became a heroin addict. And I think ever since our mother passed away, he's lost it. Like, he's lost his will to live, and he's slowly killing himself. And I don't want to have to bury my brother next. I really don't. And, you know, my mother meant everything to me. And that's the hardest thing. Is me waking up every morning, man, and not having my mother around. Because it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, dude. People are gonna sit there and say, stop whining, stop bitching, but you don't know what the fuck you don't know what the fuck it's like. You know, I'm lucky I still have my dad left, and I know my dad ain't gonna be around forever. I know that. I've had to make my peace with that, and I made my peace with that after my mother died. But in my mind, I just could never figure out why he kept taking people I love away from me. Why did God keep taking people that I love away from me? And all I remember was sitting down and talking to a preacher one day, and he telling me that he can't understand why God takes the people that he loves from us, but the best guarantee is that they're no longer suffering. Which is true, I agree with that. And you know, my mother, okay, when I was not in 1992, the year I was born, my mother was 22 years old when she had me. And I thank God every day that she brought me into this world, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here, nor my brother. I thank God every day, and I thank my mother every day for giving me life. You know, after she died, it really made me stop, and it really made me appreciate life more. Old expressions, live life to the fullest. That's a true statement. So for anybody that just recently lost a parent, grandparent, uncle, aunt, niece, nephew, whatever, I want to say my condolences, and that things might be pretty bad now, but things will definitely get better. I've always channeled my grief and my anger into a lot of things, and that's a lot of the reason why I like fishing, hunting, as just sitting down in nature and just having it being dead quiet and just listening to the leaves fall off the tree. Another one is drag racing. Another one of mine is listening to music. I've got on Pandora and Spotify, and all of a sudden I wouldn't touch nothing. All of a sudden it would just pop up of my mother's favorite song that I remember me and her listening to in the car as a kid. And you know, it breaks my heart. It really does. But now, almost 16 years later, every time I hear one of my mom's favorite songs, it makes me smile, because it makes me think about the good memories that I've had with her, you know, and that I was thankful and that I was privileged to have that much time with her. You know, and cherish life, people. Cherish the people in your life that love you the most. Because you could wake up one day and they could be gone. That's why now, you know, I cherish my dad. You know, I cherish my grandmother and my brothers, my sisters, my 2 nieces, you know, my 4 nephews. Ooh, excuse me. Oops, I have to edit that out. But cherish the people that you love, because one day you could wake up and they cannot be here. And you know, it sucks, you know, that they die. But when you're born dying. And it's like my grandfather once told me, rest in peace, Grandbob, is one day he told me, he says, son, there's 2 guarantees in life. He says, you're going to pay taxes, and he says, you're going to die. He says, I hate to scare you like that, but he says, that unfortunately, that's the honest truth about life. And I've always had that in the back of my head, in the back of my mind, you know, and I will always treasure that advice. So live life to the fullest, guys, and, you know, no matter what kind of struggles you're going through, look at it like this. At least you ain't gone yet. At least you ain't dead. And just live your life to the fullest. Do everything that you can to have a full and productive life. You know, and make it count, because you only get one. You only get one life. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Apparently, a few people up in the sky know I must be getting sappy and talking about them, but I don't care. I love them very much, and this if this helps me, if this helps me, then I'm gonna do it. And I feel like making videos can help. And I hope you guys take some advice from me off of this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Please leave no negative comments under this video. If you do, you ain't nothing but a hater and a troll, and you will get blocked. But for the people that do leave positive comments, leave them below. But live life to the fullest, guys, and cherish it, because one day you're gonna wake up and they're gonna be gone. So, alright guys, well, I figured I'd make this video. I just had my mother and stuff on my mind and felt like I needed to record. So, alright guys, I will talk to you later. Keep it real. Peace.